Hello, thank you for clicking onto today's video and welcome for all those who are new here. Today we're going to be talking about some DIY eyelash extension systems that I've been trying for the last month. I know a lot of people have been trying to do DIY eyelash extensions these days, and since I've tried it quite a few in the last couple of months, I thought I'd share my experience with you and show you guys the products for all those who want to know. I know the leading DIY eyelash system right now is Lashify, and there's like about a million other videos that talk about it already, so I thought I wanted to try something that's a little bit more affordable and more accessible. A lot of these products you can find in your local supermarket, which is where I got them. A disclaimer for all those who want to try these eyelash extensions at home: because you are putting glue and stuff close to your eyes, you should always practice extra caution and also do your own research to make sure that you're comfortable with using these. But honestly, after hearing my experience, maybe you don't want to try any of these at all, so let's just get started. Actually, this whole journey actually started because I was grocery shopping and I stopped by the beauty aisle and I saw there was this new eyelash kit that Kiss was selling, and it was called Falscara. I'm actually a pretty big fan of Kiss products because I've used a lot of the DIY nail kits before and I thought they were always really good. I'm pretty sure they created this kit to directly compete with Lashify, but seeing as Kiss is a very reputable company, I thought I'd give it a try as a cheaper, more affordable alternative to Lashify, because this kit was only $30 Canadian, which is like 1/6 of the price of a Lashify kit. So I'll show you guys. So the kit comes with one set of lashes. As you can see, I've already used it, so there's only like 4 out of 5 pieces of one eye left. It also comes with the glue and sealant, so they call it the bond on one side, which is basically the glue, and it looks like this. So it comes in kind of like a mascara wand, and then the other side is a sealant, which is supposed to help seal the lashes. It looks like that. It's white. It also comes in a little bit of a wand, but it's thinner and more straight, and it comes with the tweezers as well. Never tried Lashify, so I don't know how they directly compare, but in terms of just the look and the style, it's very similar. It has a very similar curvature. So I watched a lot of videos before giving this a go, and a lot of people were saying how easy it is for you to use, but honestly, personally for me, it did take a while for me to get a hang of it. Starting with the applicator, if you're not someone who's used Lashify before or familiar with putting your eyelashes bottom up, where you put the eyelashes underneath your original lashes and then sticking them on upwards like that, it can get kind of confusing at first, because even with the applicator, I didn't know which way to hold the applicator to put the lashes. Like, I was constantly confused if I should use it this way or this way, and then how I'm supposed to hold it, so that was a little bit confusing at first. The glue itself is actually not a bad product. It is quite sticky and quite easy to apply with the mascara wand, but the problem with it is that it almost dries and gets tacky immediately. And even though they advertise these tweezers as non-stick, there's many times when I was trying to put it on that it got like sticky on the tweezers and wouldn't let go of the lashes as I was putting them on. The glue, like I showed you earlier, is black, so I think it is made to be like that because it looks more seamless and natural as you're putting it on. And like I said, I do think the glue itself is pretty good in terms of tackiness and stickiness, but I think the problem with it is that once it dries, it becomes really hard, and then it makes your eyelashes look really clumpy. The sealant also, I must say, is quite useless. Not only does it not seal and like remove tackiness or extra glue like it claims, it also adds another layer onto the tackiness, which makes it harden even more, which is why I think it becomes so easy to fall off afterwards, because it really weighs down your lashes and becomes so hard that it just kind of peels off at the end. I read some reviews and there were people that said they used it for a couple of days, up to like 5 or even a week, so I actually wanted to try originally to see if it will last a week, but to be completely honest with you, I was never able to get through even the first night. I think by the morning of day 2, when I woke up, it was always so unbearably uncomfortable, because usually it would have already like fallen off halfway, and so it would be poking your eye, or the hardened lashes would just like kind of feel uncomfortable and weigh you down, so it was just not comfortable for long-term use. But to be fair to them, they never advertised it to be semi-permanent like Lashify. They actually do just recommend use them for daily use, and that was what it was made for. So if you are just looking for it for for its intended use of one day, then I would say actually the glue and the lashes are quite nice. Like I said, the glue is quite tacky and it does make it easier to apply. For those people who have a hard time with strip lashes naturally, this could be an alternative where you can try it. It's a different method. I can't guarantee that it'll be easier because like I said, I had troubles with it, but I do think if you've already had trouble with strip lashes before, then this could be a new technique that you can try to see if it works better for you. And the lashes are nice. So the lashes are quite nicely long and curled, and they are very soft, so I would say the lashes themselves are quite comfortable. For me, for example, because I have really thinned out and straight Asian lashes, it's really hard for me to even get them to stick onto my lashes because I don't have enough to work with. So for these Falscara lashes, they come in 5 clusters for each eye. Like I said, I only have 4 left, but they did come with a total of 10, so 5 for each eye. And from the demonstrations and the videos of other people trying it, I see most people can usually fit 3 to 4 lashes per eye, but for me, I was only able to fit 2 of these. Let's say because of that, and for my eyes specifically, because I can only fit 2 clusters and they're mostly just at the end of my eyes where I have a little bit more lashes, the end result is a little bit weird because it's very uneven because I have no lashes in the front, just the lashes in the back, so they do look worse than if I were to put on strip lashes. I have seen people say that they use this with strip lashes, so I have tried using the same method with my strip lashes as well, and again, it has nothing to do with the glue and not a problem with the glue, but it is a problem because I have sparse lashes. Like this, again, there's no lashes for even the strip lash to adhere to, so it doesn't make a difference. It still doesn't work for me. Overall, I do think that the system can be great, but for a more specific type of consumer, like someone who already has a lot of existing lashes, probably someone who doesn't have oily eyelids, because that way the glue that's on your eyelashes will adhere better, and also probably for someone who's only looking to use it for maybe a day to maybe 2 days use, I do think that anything more than that would be uncomfortable and probably not possible. So the Falscara kit was a total fail for me for what I wanted it to be and intended it for, but alas, I did not give up, because the next time I went to the grocery store, I came across another lash kit and I thought I might as well just give them all a try. This one was called the Ardell Duralash Starter Kit. Ardell is a leading false eyelash brand in the market. Anybody who's used strip lashes or are using strip lashes probably use their glue, myself included. I am still using their Ardell glue, so they're again a very reputable company that I was looking forward to. It does seem like the Duralash system or kit that they came up with has been around for a long time, probably even longer than Lashify, and they do promote it as semi-permanent. So as per the description, it says it's supposed to last for weeks with an S. Before using it, again, I did a lot of research and it did seem like a lot of people had amazing results. Like there were videos of the before and afters and everybody looked like they had like professional eyelashes done. That's how amazing it looked, and so I did have really high hopes for it. So for the kit, it comes with a combo pack of lashes, and these ones are considered individual lashes even though they are quite long and they have quite a few like strands on each cluster there. It comes with a tweezer actually, but I don't know where I put the tweezer, but anyways, that tweezer wasn't good anyways. I wouldn't recommend you use it. It's very sharp and pointy, so I think it's actually quite dangerous to use near your eyes, so I wouldn't recommend it anyways. And then it comes with 2 little bottles here, and one of them is the adhesive and the other one is the remover. One of the first things I noticed people were saying was that the glue is super strong. So this called the Lash Tight adhesive, and I think they do sell them like separately as well as a product, and people were making it sound like it was super glue. So basically they're saying that once it's on, it's almost impossible to remove even with the remover. I didn't see a lot of reviews saying that the remover was adequate enough to actually remove this, so you should be prepared that once you have it on, it is basically permanent onto your lashes. So you should be extra careful with this, because if it is basically like super glue, if it gets into your eye or even near the skin around your eye, it could be a major problem, so be extra careful when you're using this. Another problem with this basically being like a permanent glue is that at the end of the day, you're not doing like professional eyelash extensions, and when people do professional eyelash extensions, the lash tech is very careful to isolate so that each of the individual lashes are only glued onto your own individual lash. So one lash goes onto one of your lashes. But the reality reality of using this kit at home is it's probably impossible for you to put one of these lashes onto your own individual lashes and are able to isolate it that way. Your lashes grow at varying times because they fall out at varying times. So for example, if you have a lash that's glued onto two lashes and one of them starts to grow while the other one does not, it will either yank at the lash that is not growing to push it towards it, or it would just cause a lot of discomfort. So there are a lot of varying opinions on this. There are a lot of people who say that they do this system all the time and they never have a problem, and there were people that said they did it and lashes were falling off. And obviously the lash techs are also saying that that's not how the eyelash extensions should be done. So you should consider all these things when you buy this kit and want to go into this. Knowing all of these things, I was super cautious when I was doing it, and I followed the instructions to a T. So they recommend that you put this onto an aluminum foil so that it doesn't stick onto anything or gets everywhere, and then you just use the tweezers to pick up one of the lashes and dip the tip into the aluminum foil with the glue on it. Just pick up a little bit and then stick it onto your lashes. Because the system's a little bit older, and I don't think back then they have like even the bottom up technique, they just say that you just put it on top of your lashes. And I tried using both. I tried doing it on top of lashes and bottom up. But alas, even though I heard everybody was saying how sticky this glue is and how careful you need to be, this glue did not stick for me at all. I don't know if it's like this glue has expired because it was on the shelf for so long, or what the possible reason is, but this glue is not sticky whatsoever. I even tried to put this glue onto my hand, onto my bare hands, to see if it will stick. Another thing is like it's basically stuck to the bottle. Like it doesn't move. Like, do you see this? I mean, if it sticks to the bottle, then what am I supposed to do? But yeah, here. It also smells really bad. It smells very chemical-like. So you can imagine putting this near your eye, like, not a good idea actually. But yeah, I tried to get some of the glue from the corners of that bottle and it does not stick. Does nothing. It is not in any way tacky. I've had super glue on my hands before, and like you literally like you have super glue and then you put your finger on it, you're just stuck there. So yeah, this does not do anything at all except for smell bad. So again, this kit was a total fail. I mean, like I said, it could be that the kit that I got in particular was expired, but I think given the inconsistency of the product, whether it was expired or not, the fact that it didn't work, and I don't know how many kits I would have to buy until I get like a fresh kit. I don't think I would ever try it again, which is a shame because I was really looking forward to this. But given that they actually gave me so many lashes here, and I do think the overall quality of the individual lashes are nice, but I would never use them for like daily use because it takes way too long to put on. I did want to maybe find a glue that could work and give it another try. So there is another YouTuber that I watch. Her name is called Brittany Vassier. She does mainly like home organization videos, but occasionally there are some beauty videos in there too. And she did a whole video on DIY eyelashes at home that lasts a week, and she promotes this glue here. It is iEnvy, but it's actually like a sub-line of Kiss. So again, it is by Kiss brand, and it is the super strong hold eyelash adhesive in black. So again, she said that with this eyelash glue, she is able to make her eyelash extensions last for over 8 weeks. So I wanted to give it a try, and the method that she uses is exactly basically the Falscara / Lashify method of just putting the glue onto your lashes and then sticking on your lashes bottom up. So again, I was super hopeful based off of her good review and also a review of other people saying that it did work for them as well. So I ordered them off of Amazon because you can't get them at the local supermarket like I did with the other ones. And I was so hopeful I even ordered the 2-pack because I really thought that this would be it. I thought this would be the one. So I went through the whole process of putting it on, and this glue unfortunately is not that easy to put on actually, especially because the method requires you to put it onto your direct lashes. But the wand in this is like a typical like strip lash wand eyeliner wand, so it's not really meant to put on your lashes, and it is quite hard to do it without causing major clumps. And thankfully this glue actually does stick, so it's not completely useless and not sticky at all. It does stick like any eyelash glue would. And so I did get them on. I did get the lashes onto my lashes. Again, like I said, I couldn't really get any on the corners of my eyes. I will say that because these lashes are individual lashes, they are a little bit easier to put in an extra one in the corner versus the clusters where they're so thick that you'd have to have like your own cluster of lashes to stick onto. And yeah, so the overall results were quite nice and natural looking with these individual lashes. So I do think that the look of these lashes are quite nice, but now that I had them on, it was like a test of how long they would actually last. But again, even though they are promoting it like a super strong hold eyelash, it again did not last more than one night. The next morning when I woke up, actually, in one eye in particular, I don't know if it's because I slept on that side of my face or if that eyelid is just a little bit more oily, but pretty much all the lashes on that side of my eye fell off. One side of it was actually pretty okay, like only half of the lashes fell off, but the other side was just, they were all gone. So again, it did not work. And actually I did try them again with different lashes because I thought, oh, maybe it's just because individual lashes makes it harder for it to stick for a longer period of time. So again, I tried them with the Falscara lashes, the clusters, and I tried them with strip lashes, which is actually how Brittany originally intended for it to be used in her DIY eyelash video, but none of them worked for more than a day. So again, this is a good glue. I would say that it's a good glue for like normal one-day use or for strip lashes, but for trying to get semi-permanent lashes, none of these systems worked for me, unfortunately. So 3 strikes and I'm out. After trying all of these lash systems and none of them working, I think I'm just gonna give up and stick with using strip lashes because I just don't think that these systems are meant to work for me. I do think, honestly speaking, it does have a lot to do with the composition of your natural lashes. So probably because of my lashes, they're sparse and thinner, it's harder to use. And also maybe because my eyelids too, maybe if I have oily eyelids or my eyelids get wet sometimes, it breaks down the glue easier and it falls off faster. So I think for me, maybe I'm just not made for these eyelash systems and these semi-permanent eyelashes. Again, like I said, when I picked up these products, I did do a lot of research and there were a lot of people who had good reviews and had good experiences with these. So just because it didn't work for me doesn't mean it won't work for you, but you should definitely do your research and make sure you know the hazards of trying these DIY eyelashes at home. Obviously, it's not going to be as safe as if you're doing it professionally, so you need to be extra careful. But for me, overall, after trying it, I don't think I will try them again. I will probably keep the glue. Like this glue is a really good glue for strip lashes, I think, and this glue, I think I could use it occasionally for one-day use because it is very natural. The bottom up effect is a very natural method of putting on eyelashes, so I'll probably still use these every now and then, but for using them as semi-permanent lashes, I would never do it again. But I was glad that I was able to share my experiences with you guys and give you guys a look on the products themselves. So I hope this video has been helpful for anybody who's heard of these products and want to try them, or if you've never heard of these products and now you have, and so you can go do your own research and make a decision about whether you want to try these or not. But for me personally, I think for now I'll just stick with strip lashes until maybe a new eyelash system has come out. Or if you want me to actually try Lashify, leave a comment down below and I will consider it and just splurge and try it and do a review on that as well. If you enjoyed today's content, please consider subscribing for weekly videos and leave me a comment down below if you've ever tried these eyelash systems, or if there's a new one that I have not seen that you want me to try, or try Lashify. I will definitely consider it. So leave me a comment down below what you think. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!